Welcome to Adios Acne. I'm so excited to teach about our Clearproof and how they can help give you clear skin in 7 days. So I'm Roseanne. Make sure you get your name in the comments and let me know that you're watching because that gives you entered into the giveaways, which tonight I'm giving away this headband. It's adorable. It's super fluffy. It says Mary Kay on it with Mary Kay's signature. So super fun. So that is the giveaway for tonight. As we get started, I'm just going to quickly introduce myself and give an outline of how tonight's going to go. It's going to be 30 minutes or less probably. I'm Roseanne. I've been a part of Mary Kay for 14 years. Prior to Mary Kay, I'd got my degree in piano teaching. So I was teaching piano full-time and finding a lot of joy in that. But in the mornings when I wasn't teaching, I had a lot of free time. And so I was looking for a part-time job to help build up our savings. And that's when I got invited to Mary Kay Facial. I enjoyed the product, but was not looking to join Mary Kay because although I was looking for a part-time job, I didn't want to sell anything. I didn't want to work with women. I thought it'd be a lot of drama and gossip. And I didn't know much about like makeup. And so I didn't feel very confident in that area. So, but little by little, as I learned that, you know, we have all the education that you'd ever need on skincare and makeup, self-paced and for free as consultants, which even consultants who join for their own personal use love to learn still. And it's been fascinating to have that. So even if you're joining for your own reasons, you know, it's great that you have those resources where you can learn for free. And then the other thing that I absolutely love is our, sorry, someone just came to my door, a little distracted, but I'm not going to get the door. So, oh yeah, so the self-paced and for free, and also that there's no sales quotas, which really made it so much more comfortable and easy for me. And then the last thing is that I could work. I know, I can't get the door because I'm on the class right now. Okay. Anyway, so that's a little about me. Sorry. Most of you already know me, so we don't need to get on here. Hey, Jade, I'm so glad you're on. Welcome, Amy. Yay, we have Ashley. Oh, the time change. I know, you lucky duck. She lives in Arizona, and they don't do daylight savings. So the time change is rough when we have late nights and little kids. Welcome, Holly. So glad you're here. Jan, awesome. I got to hang out with Jan earlier today. It was so fun. Welcome, Amber. Welcome, Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay, got to hang out with Lindsay and Sarah earlier today. And welcome, Stephanie. So fun to have you on. Welcome, Patrina. I'd love to see your face. And welcome, Mary Lynn. Awesome. So glad. Oh, and fun. Tiersa's on with you. Fun. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to talk a little about the products going into their benefits, and then we're going to spin the wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is tonight. And maybe some of you on here struggle with acne currently, or you have in the past, or you know someone who does. Maybe it's a family member, or if you have teenagers. Oh, and Christine is on. Welcome, Christine. So glad you're here. So I'm going to pull up our slideshow. So this is my before and after pictures with the Clearproof. I struggled with acne about 10 years ago, 2013. And we had Velocity back then. I'm sure many of you remember Velocity. And that was not really an acne fighting skincare line, but it was a great line for teenagers. And I was, nothing was helping clear up my skin. And so Mary Kay came out with Clearproof July of 2013. And I was very skeptical. I didn't honestly think it was going to help me. But I thought, well, might as well take a before picture and we'll see how this goes. So I had my husband take a picture. I used the products morning and night, all 4 steps for a week. And sure enough, I had no new acne, and it had cleared up my existing acne. And the acne I had was like, it would last all month. It wasn't just that time of the month. And it was like deep and painful, even though it wasn't like crazy. I know there's way worse acne, situations out there, but for me, I was like, I am in my mid-20s. I don't need to look like a teenager anymore. So anyway, I was so happy. So I continued to use that for 2 years. And then at that point, I was like, I never get breakouts anymore. I feel like I can switch over to Time Wise Repair. And with acne, you have acne scarring, right? So I love the repair because I feel like my skin is fully repaired, and I've been using that now for 8 years, and I love that skincare line. So I will tell you, I have dry acne prone skin. When you have dry skin, you want to be a little careful with the blemish control toner. It's the second step in there, because I felt like after a week of using it every morning and every night, my skin was becoming incredibly dry. So I did scale back step twice, 3 times a week. And I just used it like Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning. And then, but I used all the other steps morning and night. And that fixed the problem, and I didn't have dryness in my skin. So I'm going to pull up, or I'm going to kind of show you what the products look like. So they come in this cute little box here. They have all 4 products here, and they're in the order of application. And so if you're getting this for a teenager or your husband, or like I had my friend April bought it for her husband earlier, I'm like, maybe number on them with a Sharpie, like 1, 2, 3, 4. The cleanser is the first step. It has 2% salicylic acid in it. It's a gel type cleanser. A little bit goes a long way. This lasts me way over 3 months using it morning and night, probably about 3.5 months. You want to avoid your eye area. You don't ever want a cleanser in your eye. That's why we have eye makeup removers specific for the eye area. So that's the cleanser, 2% salicylic acid. And I actually still keep one of these in the shower, because now, even though I use repair, if I once in a while feel like a breakout's coming on, or it doesn't happen very often, but I love having it right there in case it does. So I feel like that's pretty much the only step I use now. And I only use it occasionally. But if I ever do get a bigger zit or something, I love to pull out these as well. This is the blemish control toner. A toner helps to balance the skin, help us not to be too dry or too oily. But this one also has 2% salicylic acid in it. So it's helping, so bacteria, the acne is bacteria, right? So it's not excess oil. So you want to make sure you're cleaning it with this 2% salicylic acid, which is going to help prevent future breakouts and clear up current breakouts. It will sting a bit if the skin is cut, or, if like, Josie's coming in. She's crying too. Did you finish your dinner? Not yet.
My pinky.
Sorry. She has food in her mouth. So, you hate your pinky? Hey, can I kiss it better? Give her a little kiss. Okay, can you go finish eating? Okay. Keep it real here. She'll be okay. The toner you put on like a cotton ball, but like I said, it might sting a bit if your skin is open or cut, the cut on your skin. So that lasts a super, super long time, because I scaled back on Zola using this once, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just once a day during those days. But then after doing that, I don't know, a couple months, I started using it morning and night again. I had no issues with dryness. So that was pretty cool. Great. Now I got like my lip gloss on this. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. That's better. Okay. Clearproof cleansing gel. This we lovingly nickname the Zit Zapper. It's the smallest product out of all 4, but it's not meant to be over your whole face. You just put it on the actual areas where you have breakouts, or where you tend to have breakouts. So that is the acne treatment gel. It's 5% benzoyl peroxide in it. I love this. If you feel it coming on, you want to get this on it quick, because then it will not come in so deep or so bad, and it will clear up a lot quicker. So love that. And then the final step is a really nice, lightweight, oil-free moisturizer. And it's still important to use, let's say you have oily, acne-prone skin. You still want to use a moisturizer. You just want to use a lightweight moisturizer, because when you're giving your skin a nice, lightweight moisturizer, it's getting the hydration it needs, so then it doesn't overproduce oil. So that's helping your skin control itself. So, and that's a really nice. I always run out of the moisturizer first, and that's in any skincare line, because I have very dry skin. And it just sucks it up. So this is Clearproof 4 steps. About 3 months on average is how long everything lasts. I do get the toner to last way longer and the cleanser a bit longer as well. This is $56 as a set. Most acne solutions, I've actually never used a different acne product, but I feel like I've heard they're about $50 a month or something, you know, like $45 to $50 to maybe even more. And so I love that this is $56 in less 3 months. So, oh, you got your dinner finished. Yay. Can you go put it in the sink? Thank you. Oh, she cracks me up. Okay. And my other favorite part about this skincare line is it comes in a mini version. And this is what I tried before because I didn't know if I would like if this would be the correct formula for me. So this is $24. It lasts 2 weeks. And that's about the amount of time that you're like, okay, that this is either working or it's not working, you know. And I'll just pull these out because they're stinking adorable. There's the cleanser gel. And this is a good size bottle. It's one whole ounce. So that's, and a little bit goes a long way. That's going to definitely last you 2 weeks. And then there's the toner that you put on the cotton ball. And then look at this little thing. It's so cute. This is the little zit zapper, the acne treatment gel. And then we have the final piece, the moisturizer, which is the same size as the cleanser. Yay. So that's there. This is $24, last 2 weeks, like I said. And I like this line because even though we have 100% satisfaction guarantee, so if you get this and you find it doesn't work, you can get a complete refund or trade it for something else around $56. Or you can get this and get it for, you know, last about 2 weeks, $24. So it's better value for the bigger one. But I love this for a couple of reasons. If you really don't know, and maybe you're getting it for your teenager or for your husband, like my friend did, she got this one for him because she's like, I'm not really sure if it'll work for him. And is he going to use it? You know, she said that he's pretty good about skincare and he'll use it. I know my husband would. He doesn't really do any skincare, but it's okay. I love him. But this is great for a teenager just to like see, are they going to get into these habits? And if they are just not using anything, it might be good for them just to try the cleanser and moisturizer. We can't sell those separately in the trial version, but they can at least like, hey, can you at least just do the bare bones and then get into these good habits to take care of your skin? So, but I feel like if they start to see the results, they will be consistent with it, especially if their acne is really bothering them. Maybe it's affecting their confidence level. You know, it's just painful. It's not fun. And you have to, one extra thing to think about, or if you're a girl, you're sometimes trying to cover it up with makeup. And, you know, so then you're just like covering up the problem. But if you can get to the root of it and clear up the skin. So that's one of the reasons I like it, is because maybe they just need to see if they can get into those habits first. And then the second thing is when you're traveling and you're going somewhere, it's just nice to take the mini versions with you so that, okay, this is not going in. Okay, maybe it is. That way, because I love that. And I know many people on here love to travel, Jade and Ashley, and who else is on here? Jan, and I know many of you like to travel. So I love the travel versions, and they come with that in the Clearproof, the Repair, and the Time Wise Miracle Set. So definitely always make sure I have one on me. It kind of makes me nervous if I'm like out of those myself. I'm like, oh crap, I don't want to have to pack my full size stuff. Okay, so that is the Clearproof. This is a fun picture too of how it helped Emmeline's skin. I love her before and after picture. She's gorgeous in both pictures. I believe we don't need skincare makeup to be beautiful, but I believe it can help us feel more confident. Like I said, acne can be quite painful physically and emotionally maybe too. And so it's great to have something to help that and alleviate that. So we are going to pull up our wheel of names here. It's not really names, but it is our gift with purchase. So if you are ordering, maybe it's something we talked about tonight, or maybe you need something else, like a mascara or something else. We'll find out what the gift with purchase is. And it looks like 2 free samples with your order. Look at that. Awesome. Let me get that written down. So 2 free samples with your order. And if you're watching the recording, that's still honored, I guess is the word. And yeah, so just text your consultant and remind her, because we are not perfect and can forget. So say, hey, and remember, you get 2 free samples if I ordered, because I watched the recording or watched it live. So yeah, I'm glad that she's happy too. I'm like, oh, great. It always happens right when I'm on the live. I'm like, okay. But maybe it teaches her that she's got to kind of figure out and solve her own problems, which could be a good thing for life. So we'll think of it that way. Okay. So now we're going to play the referral game. So thinking of people to refer to a free treatment. That's something I've absolutely loved about the pandemic, is it's taught us how to work virtually and so these people can live anywhere in the United States. Before it was like, hey, just refer people in my county or maybe some surrounding counties. But now it's like, as long as it's in the United States, I can facial them. So the hardest working woman you know, the happiest woman you know, someone who brings you joy, and many women on here bring me joy, the risk taker in your group, someone who always looks sharp. What a fun compliment to get. The woman who has an entrepreneurial spirit, the greatest overcoming woman you know, the woman that you admire the most positive women you know. And a lot of you are this for me. The woman who needs some pampering, someone who just had a baby. We know that you definitely need a lot of more self-care during that time. And someone maybe who just got married or going through some type of transition in their life. So I'm going to play some music. This gives me a chance. So make sure you get your name in the chat if you haven't already done that. I'm going to add everyone onto the wheel of names, and we're going to give away this stinking adorable headband. I wear this I have one for myself that I wear every Wednesday night for our aqua facial. So you'll be twinners with me. So that'll be super fun. So, okay, so let's get this pulled up, get some music playing for you guys. Here we go. Okay, there we go. I got everyone's name onto the wheel. So excited to do the drawing here in a minute. Before I do that, there's some questions in the chat that I want to make sure I'm answering. A lot of you said, I wish Clearproof was here when I was a teenager. I know. Yeah, and poor Lindsay having to have products that are like making her face peel and go red. Oh, that would be awful. And Amber says, yeah, this is the only product she's found that could work. Proactive didn't even work. And I had a customer, this is one of my favorite stories probably. And there's a lot of favorite stories, but this is one that really stands out. Is I met a lady. She came to a facial. She's probably in her mid 50s. We tried repair, because I was like, you're like 50, you should be probably using repair. But she ended up buying Clearproof, and it didn't look like she had acne. So I was a little shocked by that, but she bought the Clearproof, and she sent me an email a couple months later saying, oh my gosh, this is like the only thing that's working for my skin. I've been on Proactive, I've been on Accutane, I've been like spent so much money and time trying things, and this is helping. And she is still a loyal customer today, well over a decade later. So I love Lisa, and it's just so neat that she took the time to type an email to me and say, hey, thank you so much. So for that, and I'm just so glad that I invited her to a facial because I had no idea she was struggling with her skin. Yay. And okay, Amber asked, our Mama Moose, Amber Williams asked, what is the best thing to help reduce pores? So we can't change the shape of our pores, but we can help them to appear smaller by how we clean and take care of them. And there's a couple things I really love. So making sure you're on a good skincare system, of course, because that solves like most of the problems right there. But when you have specific things like that where you need a supplement, I love our microdermabrasion. Our microdermabrasion has these little crystals that are the size of your pore. So they have the best chance of cleaning out the pores, which will help the pores to appear smaller. The second step of that set is called the pore minimizer, which, like I said, we can't really minimize our pores, but we can help them to appear smaller by how we clean and take care of them. So that second step is one of my favorites because of it replenishes your skin, giving it the vitamins and antioxidants that it needs after you sloughed off dead skin. Now, you only want to use microdermabrasion once or twice a week, and using it consistently is going to give you the best results over time. So I have a set day when I use my microderm. I use it every Sunday morning. I know, Sunday morning, time to use my microdermabrasion. So I love that. The second product that really can help, and I don't know if the big pores have blackheads or anything, but the toner in this product, in the Clearproof, helps with blackheads, reducing blackheads, helping clear out, especially like if you get blackheads on your nose. That's where using that consistently will help. And then our charcoal mask, which is, it says Clearproof on it. It doesn't come in the Clearproof set. It's sold separately. It's $26. And I should have talked about that tonight. I was actually thinking of that. So we're going to talk about it now. But activated charcoal acts like a magnet, pulling double its weight and impurities to the surface. And so when you put on the charcoal mask, you want to make sure you clean your face first. You put on the charcoal mask, and I use it once a week. Wednesday night's the night that I use that. You put it on nice and smooth and leave it on to dry for like 20, 25 minutes. As it's drying, it's pulling excess oil, dirt, blackheads, whiteheads to the surface. I'll even use the unzits if I get a zit. Like, I'm going to help pull this out faster and get rid of it sooner. So so that's something that a couple of microderm, the toner in this line, and our charcoal mask. And you can get things individually in this. If you have pretty moderate to severe acne, I recommend using all 4 steps to see what that's going to do in 7 days for you. I feel like that's going to be the fastest. And that's how the product is designed to use. But if you just get occasional breakout here or there, you probably don't need to use all 4 steps. You can be using our Time-Wise Repair or a Miracle Set, and then substitute when you have breakouts with maybe just adding the Zit Zapper or just adding it into your routine, or adding the blemish control toner, just kind of supplementing with those, not the middle 2, but the toner and the acne treatment gel. So that's something I really love about Mary Kay is our dermatologists have created all of our skincare with that in mind, that if you need to mix and match, you might not be an exact set. I mean, that would be perfect in a nice world, but nice in a perfect world, but we're not in a perfect world. And so, as you clearly saw with my daughter Camina was showing her breakfast, and thank you. I think it was Katrina was like, kids like to bring in the excitement to the show. That was sure. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, that was probably gross, but thanks. And most of you probably understand, and you've been in that situation. So, yeah, so I love using the repair line because like might as well fight fine lines and wrinkles now. And like I said, I had some acne scarring, but I supplement with our natural line. So sometimes with this, if it's if I'm breaking out or something. But yeah, so that's there. Oh, and yes, absolutely, Ashley, wear your sunscreen with the Clearproof. Yes, you definitely want to make sure with the salicylic acid that you are wearing SPF 30 or greater, making sure that you are protecting your skin from the sun. Because if the sun is, your skin might be a little more exposed to the sun because of the salicylic acid. And then the sun is the number one thing that ages our skin too. So you want to make sure that you're, just using sunscreen anyway, even if you don't have acne. But then acne scars, you don't want to like have acne scars and then be getting sunburn on top of that. So that's not going to help. So you definitely want to always be wearing sunscreen. And I wear sunscreen every day, even though it's still kind of winter, whatever season we're heading into. But being into like I'm in front of my mirror, or not my mirror, my window right now. You have indirect sun, you're checking your mail. Sometimes you're like at the park longer than you thought, or you decided to go to the park when you didn't think to or something. Yes, always wear sunscreen. Yay, and me and Holly are on the same schedule. Love it. Okay, so as we wrap up, I'm just going to show a little about the deals. So the Clearproof is on the top row. It's one of our skincare sets, complete skincare sets. It's $56, comes with all 4 steps. The trial version is $24, comes with the same steps, just more of a mini version. The charcoal mask is right below that, and the multi-masking. That one is $26 by itself. You can get it as a set with a moisture renewing gel mask and with a mask applicator for $64. And these are probably so tiny you probably can't read them. So don't worry, we'll send you a picture after. The microdermabrasion set we talked about because Amber mentioned like what helps reduce pores. So that definitely helps to minimize and to help them to appear smaller, I guess. It's the best wording, it's the microderm. And then we have the specials, the Princess, Queen, and Cadillac at the top. So when you get multiple sets, you can get a savings. And so the Clearproof counts as one set. The masking set counts as one set. Maybe you're wanting some satin hands, satin lips, or our awesome Skin Vigorate brush. So basically, when you get to 4 sets, you get it. You only pay $199, and you usually at least save $15, maybe even more. And then you get the travel roll-up bag as a gift. So that's a $36 value gift on top of that. The Queen, pretty much the same. You get 6 sets, anything worth up to about $315. You just pay $299. And our Cadillac, we're famous for our pink Cadillacs, and you can pay $399. So those are specials there. And hang on to your seats. Don't fall off your chair right now. But right now it's only $10 to start Mary Kay. It's never, ever, ever in the history of Mary Kay been that low of a startup cost. With that $10, you get a website for an entire year. You get the samples that are in that picture on a catalog, and you have the ability to process debit and credit cards, which is so cool. So that's $10. And the main 2 reasons I see women, join Mary Kay, one of them is they're looking for a side hustle. It's always good, I feel like, to have a plan B, because you never know when your plan B is going to need to be your plan A. And the other reason is women are looking for their own cost, right? Getting the savings. And so having that 50% off is such an amazing thing. And having your products, I love having products on hand for me. So that way when I'm like, oh, I'm almost out of my mascara, I'm not thinking, oh, I got to order that or something, I'm like, I already have it here. So it saves me a lot of time, not worrying about that. There's 2 optional add-ons. The $45 gives you a bunch of samples, easy to mail, and have people try and walk them through, even if they don't live close to you. And the Pro Star ads gives you $450 of full-size products. You just pay $90. It comes with the Miracle Set for both normal to dry skin and combination oily, our microdermabrasion, our oil-free eye makeup remover, CC cream foundations in every shade, our Ultimate Mascara and our charcoal mask. What we talked about that tonight too. So that's everything there. Those are completely optional. You don't even have to add them all on when you first join. You have your first 15 days, which is so cool to like think about it. And then the second thing is when we do order from Mary Care, minimum order is $225. So we get to hand select $450 retail, and we just pay half of that. And the last things you only have to order once a year to remain a consultant. And 14 years ago, I know, and Jade, she's been my friend maybe 16 years, 17 years, maybe 18 almost. Like I knew nothing about skincare. Makeup was not the selling type, like still not the selling type, but I hope I never be the selling type because that seems pushy and annoying. But I was least likely to succeed probably. In some ways, I had some promising hope. Like I love the product and I love people. And I feel like if you love the product and you love people, anyone can do and anyone can learn, and you're willing to learn, right? Anyone can do this business. So, but Jade was there. She was my first hostess. So it's fun that she's on. But I joined, whenever 14 years ago, it was $100 then. And the thing that gave me the most courage to give it a try was there's a 90% buyback guarantee that you have an entire year to give it a try. So if it's been on your heart to give it a try, this is the best time because it's only $10. The worst case scenario is you get your products, 50% off, right? And that's the worst case. If you're like, it didn't go well. At least I got my products 50% off. So you can look twice as good for half the price. It's like we like to say. Okay, so as we wrap up, thank you guys so much for being on here. I'm going to put the wheel of names up here so you can double check your name is on this. If it's not, please hurry and type your name in the chat and let us know that you're on. We want to thank you guys for being a part of our journey and supporting your beauty consultant. We have consultants here from Washington to Iowa. We have guests here, Arizona, probably Idaho, just everywhere. So Iowa, so I'm so grateful. Oh, Texas. Jade lives in Texas. Oh my gosh, you move around too much. But yeah, so grateful for you guys all. Okay, I don't think I see anyone typing their name in the chat. Yay, I love the mask too. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna spin the wheel and find out who's gonna win this adorable headband. We're gonna be friends. You should wear every Wednesday night, 7:30 Mountain Daylight Time. Do the charcoal mask with me. And we have Holly as the winner. Oh, Holly, so excited for you. I'll get this in the mail to you. So fantastic. Yay. Awesome. So next week, our class is on goodbye wrinkles. So we said goodbye to acne, and now we're going to say goodbye to wrinkles next week. And we're going to talk about our clinical solutions, all the boosters in that. So Holly says, thank you, Roseanne. Amy's cheering for you. Yay. And so is Rachel. So cool. I know you're so close, Ashley. So fun. Congratulations. So that we're talking about goodbye wrinkles and our money trees tomorrow. We're giving away $500. If you have not RSVP'd for that, let your consultant know so we can send you the link. We're also going to give away 4 different products too during it. So $500 in cash and 4 different product giveaways. It's going to be a blast. I look forward to those. They're once a quarter. And tomorrow's the day. It's 6:30 Mountain Daylight Time, which is 5:30 for you Pacific and Arizona people, and 7:30 Central Time. So have a fantastic rest of your night. We'll see you. Bye.